What is happening, guys? It is DanielLads1989 and welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 7. Now, we have a cup game first, which is in the FA Cup against Exeter City. Our first game that we're going to play is against Carlyle United, and that is away. We've then got Crawley Town at home, and then we've got Forest Green Rovers away. So, interesting episode today. So what I will do is, there's a whole week between this game. Now usually, as you guys know, I simulate all these anyway, but usually I simulate and put all the weaker players on. So what I'm going to do is put Kirk Wilson on, play our starting 11 and see if we can get through the FA Cup and get a result against Exeter, because it will bring in a bit of money which we desperately need for the transfer window, to be honest. And we do get a result. It's 2-1. Watkins with the first goal, 21 minutes gone. They equalise on the 50th minute, and then Jackson scores the winner on the 78th minute. That is a good result for us, and that will certainly bring in a couple of pennies getting through in the FA Cup. Even if we get to the next round, it'll just bring in a little bit of extra cash, which is always nice for the transfer budget, because right now, to be honest, we are down to peanuts. Let's have a quick look where we are financially, because I know we've literally got, like we said, peanuts. So we have Carlyle United in our first game that we're going to play, so I won't waste any more time. I'll simulate to it and we'll get straight to that game. Straight into the action then, guys. Carlyle United away. Last episode, I think it was a draw, a loss and a win, if I remember rightly. So I certainly want to get back to the back-to-back wins that we were getting a couple of episodes ago when we just couldn't stop scoring. Struggled a little bit in the last episode to score. Tough games, that's all I'll say, tough games. And I'm hoping that we will start banging them in again in this game. So we'll just wait for the lineups to come up and we shall get straight into the action. Carlyle United, I didn't check where they were in the table, so not really sure what to expect from Carlyle, but they line up when it switches. There we go. They line up with a 4-3-3, very attacking, really wide at the top, 3 in the middle. Maybe this could be a very interesting game, but we line up as per usual, guys. Obviously you know our lineup by now. Wilson in goal, Savage and French left back, right back, Koch and Watson in the centre back positions, Dyson and Jeffrey in holding, and Morley through the cam position, Watkins on the left, Jackson on the right, and Kirk Wilson up top. So nothing changes for our lineup, and let's see if we can get a result. Just after the 5-minute mark, Carlisle have a corner up to win the header. Ball falls at the edge of the box. Just going to try and put a bit of pressure on this. We should deal with that, and we do deal with that. There's Watkins getting out. Jackson make those runs, but it's fell to Wilson anyway, and Wilson's really controlled that well. There was 2 of them around him, he controlled it nicely. I'm just going to send that right up to French, because French is in a good position here. If he'd have ran forward there, I'd have fed him right in, and we know he can provide a quality ball. Not that time he can't. Lofted ball over the top, Carlyle United must have put it in, and Watson shuts him down. No messing with Watson at the back today. 2 good challenges he's put in. Maybe we might need him to put a 3rd one in. We don't, and we concede. Cheap goal to give away. Watson did the hard bit on the other side with the challenges. The ball goes across to the left hand side. We don't track the man down, and to be honest, that is a good strike. Really good strike. Seemed to be having problems at the back. Savage didn't cut him down, didn't get in front of him. The Carlyle United man buries that in the top corner. We're down 1-0. Morley doing his defensive duties, tracking back and seeing that clear, but comes back into play. Koch deals with that. Savage, can he win that? He does. Jackson, oh, lovely feet, and turns his man well there, Jackson. Jackson darting forward. I'm going to try and turn, feed him Morley. I can see Watkins across the other side, who's got plenty of space and should finish this. He hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Can Jeffrey have an effort? He can. Chance has gone. Carlyle United have a free kick for handball here. It was a nothing thing really. He went to cross it and it's just hit Savage's arm. And they've got a free kick out of it here, so let's see what they can do. He's going to chip it over. French clears that well. And can we counter-attack from this? Morley's running on. I'll try and ping it over. Jackson's certainly got the speed to beat these defenders. I can see Watkins, who's already missed a golden chance. I'll try and play it back. I was going to try and play it back to Morley, but Savage has won it. Sends the ball in. And again, it's not good enough. Trying to come at us again just before half-time. Man in the box. It's a good save by Wilson. He turned and hit it straight away. We could have been 2-0 down there if it weren't for Wilson. Corner for Carlyle United. Whips this in. Over the bar. That's probably going to be half-time. Might as well just hoof that up the field with the goalkeeper, because half-time is going to happen in the next few seconds anyway. Just waiting for that whistle, because the ball is technically dead at the minute. And there goes half-time. Second half then, just not good enough in the first half. Carlyle United got the goal. We had some chances and just had no final finish. And again, out of play. Ball lofted forward by Wilson. The other Wilson gets a good head on it. Two Wilsons combined in there. Wilson on the turn. Watkins is in. Can he finish this time? He can't. He's missed it again. Dyson. That's Savage and Jackson forward. Neither of them get there, but Dyson wins it back. Round the corner to Morley. Jackson is on this. I don't really want to cross this to Watkins because he's already missed two sitters. And again, can he turn? Keeper gets a good hand to it. He's had two sitters in this game, Watkins. I don't know whether he's just lost his goal scoring form or what's going on, but just not hitting the back of the net. Can I hit Mr. French? We know what he's like with heading. This one goes over the bar. Carlyle have a throw-in on this side. I am taking Watkins off, guys. He's just not had a good performance at all today. Hands on his head. He knows. Two sitters he's missed. And I've put Wilson on, the other Wilson, not Kirk Wilson, the other Wilson on the left-hand side to try and get us back in this game. Keeper should collect and does. Ball tried to go over to the wide man. Wilson's tracked back and intercepted it. Well, it still ended up coming towards our box. Just need to block this out if we can. Wilson makes a good save. And I'm going to take Kirk Wilson off and put Lacey up front, just to try and give us a bit more strength at top, because we are struggling to create anything really. Headed that over the top. That could have been dangerous. Nearly got a second there. Was that a foul on Morley? No foul, says the ref. I thought that was a foul on Morley there, but must not have been. That is a great tackle by Savage, and Koch deals with that. I'm just going to try and send it into midfield, because I'm going to say that because they haven't got many back, but they did well to get that. It's almost the end of the game, guys, and we just haven't done anything to get back in it. If anything, we've looked like conceding again. Yeah, but story of this game, we just haven't been good enough, and that is, well, that sums up our game. Back at the menu, and really disappointed with that, guys. Watkins misses two sitters. We have multiple chances, and to be honest, Carlyle United were much better. They made us look crap, if I'm honest. We were not very good in that game. So our next game is against, because I forgot, our next game is at home against Crawley. We certainly need to perform 1,000 times better than what we just did. It was not good. So Nolan actually has a position change. He was one of the players that I didn't think we were going to use, Nolan, and I've actually transferred him to a cam to see if he can be useful. So his rating hasn't gone up, but we have got a positional change for him. So you know, his stats are not brilliant, but if we can train him to be a bit more attacking and more of an attacking midfielder, maybe he could be an option. Because Watkins missing those chances, it's just not acceptable. Anyway, I'll simulate forward and I will see you in the Carlyle Town game at home. Edgar Street Ground, Carlyle Town. That's the story for the day. How the result is going to go, I don't know. We haven't been performing very well at all. But at home here, in front of the home crowd, and with the couple of changes that I have made, I'm hoping for a couple of goals here. We need to boost morale. We need to get some shots on goal. We need to start hitting the back of the net. We are at home. We've got to get the home crowd behind us and certainly push forward. So, like I said, I've made a couple of changes. I've certainly took Watkins off now, so he's had his chance. Unfortunately, we've got 3 Wilsons on the pitch now. So we've got Kirk Wilson up top, Irwin Wilson on the right, and we've also got Caleb Wilson in goal, who's our goalkeeper. So Wilson the goalkeeper, French, Savage, Watson and Koch at the centre-back positions, Jeffrey and Dyson, Morley, and then Wilson on the left, Wilson up top, and Jackson on the right. So hopefully it's not too confusing with all the Wilsons on the pitch, but I want to certainly push forward and get a couple of goals here. So let's go for it. Just a decent pass out wide. He's got options here, and he goes down the line. French try and stand him up. French does stand him up, wins the ball down the line to Wilson. Wasn't the greatest pass. It comes back, turned inside, really good footwork. Can he get across in here? He doesn't, because Koch blocks it and it's out for a corner. Almost 10 minutes gone. Crawley corner. Can we get rid of this? Watson goes up and it's a penalty. It must have hit Watson's hand. I'm not sure. It wasn't looking complete. I thought he just went to head it away, and it's a bit of 50-50, but the arm is up, and again it's a penalty here early. Can we try and save this one, or will he miss like the last one? Go left, and he does. He saves it. Brilliant. Running through midfield here, passes to the wide man. French tried to block it. It's got through. French get that tackle in. He can't. Ball comes in the middle. Great save by Wilson. Had to get a glove to that. Here comes the corner from Crawley. Try and get rid of that. Drops down. We do get rid of it. See if we can get anything. Dyson and Morley playing it well together. Just trying to create a few pockets. Turn with Wilson. Try and send it to the other Wilson. He's done well. Tried to beat his man Wilson, but the centre back just charges him down. Onto French. He puts it back into Jeffrey. Into Wilson. Into the other Wilson. Jackson try and make me a run. Jackson does make me a good run. Can he hit this? Jackson bounces off the goalkeeper. The chance is still alive and shouldered out of it. 2 minutes to half time here, guys. Full half time whistle, should I say, is about to come. Can I get one last chance before it does? Morley around the corner. Tried looking for Wilson, and that's probably going to be, and is, half time. Here we go with the second half, and again, just not been good enough. To be honest, Crawley have had the better half. There's Dyson. Sends it out to Jackson. Oh, Savage will give me the overlap. So there goes Savage. He is quick. And he keeps going here, Savage. Can he get me a decent ball across in the box? He can. Get up for the header. Wilson misses the header. I thought Wilson was going to connect with that, and he just didn't connect his head on it. Need to be careful of a counter-attack here. And into the box. That's a decent pass. Got to stand him up, try and get a block in. Wilson does, and it's rebounded, and there is the first goal of the game. Counter attack from our chance provides a chance for them, and it's a rebound goal. Carlyle Town 1-0 up. There's French inside to Jeffrey. Come back to French, and he's made me a bit of a forward run here. Try and get Wilson in. Here goes Wilson. Can he try and sit it up or drop it to the edge of the box. He can to the other Wilson, and he shoots, and that is a good save by the goalkeeper. Both Wilsons combining down the left there creates our first, well, real chance of the game altogether, not even just of the half of the game. And French is in here. We know he can head the ball, and again headers over the bar. Goal kick lofted forward. French wins that header, and a lot of space in Crawley Town's half here. Can we get that ball round the corner to Morley? We can get it round. Can we rely on Morley? Yes, we can. Morley gets us level. That's 1-1. We need to grab the ball and get back to the start line. I can't do it. Finally we break through, and Morley, ever so reliable, turns, hits that with his left in the top corner. We're on level terms. Unfortunately, guys, I have to make a change here because Morley is absolutely dying. He's on red, so I've had to take him off because he's just that tired, and the goal scorer has had to go off, so I've put Nolan on to see if he can give us anything in midfield. Another corner here for Crawley. Try and get this away. French headers that, and catch by Wilson. Crawley Town pushing, trying to get back in front as they were in front, and Koch gets back and deals with that very well. That was a dangerous moment there. I was tempted to bring Wilson out to try and close down, and Koch gets back and deals with it. Crawley Town making a change. Very, very close to the end of the game, and if we can get forward from this corner, maybe we'll have a chance of snatching it. And Crawley Town, the ball, we're trying to clear it, and they've got it. It should be cleared by French. He does get the head, and it drops nicely to his feet. Try and push forward here as there's not long left. Here is Nolan. Put him on because Morley was absolutely, well, he's worked his socks off. I'm not surprised he's tired. And 4 minutes added on. There is time. Here's Jackson. No, Jackson's got quick feet. And he turns his man. There's Nolan. Got that to Dyson. Try and find Wilson in the middle. Can Wilson turn his man? He can't. And that is probably going to be a draw. There goes the full-time whistle. It's ended 1-1. Back at the menu, guys, and that was a rough game, wasn't it? To be honest, to be fair to Crawley, they were the better team. We did well to get back into it and steal a draw, which has seen us at the top of the table just on 31 points. Tranmere Rovers have caught us up, and we have Forest Green Rovers next, and they will be after a win, because if they get a win, they will be tying us at the top. So, important game coming next. Let's jump straight into it. Forest Green Rovers away, guys. This is an important game. Forest Green Rovers win this game, they could be tying with us at the top, or possibly, depending on goal difference, they could be above us at the top. But we win, we push further away at the top. So, first against third, there's a lot riding on this game. Both sides are certainly going to be going for a win, and because this is a midweek game, we've had to change our lineup a little bit, because a few of our players were just, they couldn't play, they were that tired, so it was pointless leaving them in. I've had to switch them out. So we'll have a look out Forest Green lineup, and then we'll take a look at our lineup. So there's Forest Green Rovers lineup. We'll see what they will be playing. Are they going to be attacking, or are they going to be defensive? They're playing a 5-2-1-2, which technically could be a 5-3-2. So quite attacking, but very narrow. So that might open up the wings for our wide players to get some good crosses, and as we know, we can provide a great service, we just haven't been finishing it. So here's our lineup. So Wilson in goal, Savage and French left back and right back, Koch and Watson at centre back positions. I've had to go Kavanagh next to Jeffrey, as Dyson is just absolutely knackered. Morley in the cam position. Watkins comes back in on the right. I've had to put Nolan on the left and Lacey up top because Jackson and Wilson are both just too tired to play. So fingers crossed this technically makeshift 11 will get a result here. About 20 minutes gone here, guys, and no real clear-cut chances. Trying to build something and get some positivity back in our team, but it's been very much, as you can tell, a midfield battle. That's a great tackle from Kavanagh, and try and get him forward here. That's a nice ball down the line to Nolan. If he can get a good cross in, he can get a good cross in. Watkins is nowhere near it. Morley trying to win that, he doesn't. Comes back out to Kavanagh. Morley's back up inside to Lacey. If he can turn and hit it, that's a good hit and a good save. 35 minutes gone. Forest Green Rovers corner. They've gone short here. Maybe something off the training ground here, because they are working it well. Wilson tips it over, and they've got another corner. Try and get this away. Keeper should catch and does. Watson over to French. Back inside to Jeffrey. Morley's dropped in to try and help out in midfield. Over to Savage. Here is Morley. Try and put Lacey over the top. Lacey's done really well to bring that down. Hits it. It's wide. Just the 1 minute added on here before the break, guys. There is the half-time whistle. Start of the second half, and we've had our chances to be in front. I think it should be at least 1-0, but it's not. It's 0-0. Nice ball down the line. Looking inside here. He's got a few options here. The Forest Green Rovers man. He's gone to striker, and that's a decent block by French. Another good block. Chance is still alive, and he finishes it. But he's offside. I actually thought we were 1-0 down there, but he's offside, the man in the middle. The linesman saves us from going 1-0 down. He was just off. Linesman saved us. Koch all the way out to Savage. Down the line, Nolan is completely free. And here he goes, Nolan. Can he provide something for us? Men in the box, and not a good cross. A change for both sides here, guys. I am bringing on Kirk Wilson to try and make the difference, and they have also made a change, so let's see if Kirk Wilson can pinch this game for us. It's Savage on the far side to Wilson, back to Savage, Wilson again, into Jeffrey. Wilson's made the gap. Wilson's just come on, and he pulls it wide. I thought straight away with near enough his first 3 touches he was going to bury that. Instant impact, and almost pinches it for us. Almost the end of the game here, guys, and Forest Green were on the attack. We're trying to get a counter attack here with Wilson. I'm trying to fire that over to Nolan, and it doesn't find the mark. It's probably going to be the first 0-0 of the whole series, to be honest. There's not been a 0-0 yet, but this game has certainly had 0-0 written over it, as we've struggled to finish our chances. So 3 minutes added on, which I'll play out. Try and get that over to Nolan. Savage is there with us. He did well there, Nolan, to get it to Savage. I'll give it back to Nolan. Can we try and pinch it at the end here? Just waiting for players to show up in the box, and they didn't. Kavanagh wins the head, drops to Wilson. Try and find Morley. Go for goal with Morley, and that's a good catch by the keeper. Full time at the menu then, guys, and a 0-0 stalemate. We certainly had our chances to pinch that game. More than 1 or 2 or 3 chances. I even brought Kirk Wilson on to try and pinch it at the end, and even he couldn't find the back of the net. But it doesn't affect us too much, as you can see. We are still 2 points clear with 18 games played. So not the worst result. We are struggling because we didn't win in any of the games today. 3 games today. Carlyle United loss, a draw with Crawley Town, and a draw with Forest Green Rovers. We haven't had a win in 3. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, drop a thumbs up. Don't miss the next episode. And I will see you in the next episode. So take care, guys. It's been DanielLads1989. Love you, bye.